Hello friends, in this video we will try to discuss two different Python interview questions. First one is how to swap any two elements in a given list, and the second one is how to search specific element whether it is exist or not in a given list. We'll try to see practically these two scenarios. Right now we are in PyCharm IDE. Let's try to create sample file. Let's say swap elements. Now we'll try to take a list. So let's take some elements string, let's say 18. Okay, so we will try to write the context here. What we are trying to do, swap any two elements in a given list. Okay, so this is the list which we had it. Now let's try to print the list. Okay, now the print list is printed. Now we will try to take the positions. Okay, so which two elements we are like to swap it. Let's say 14 and 16 or 14 and 18. If I want to swap 14 and 18, let's say we'll try to take those two positions. Let's say position 1 comma position 2 equal to, let's say 1 comma 3. Okay, now we'll do the partition and technique we will apply by swapping. So here let's say list of position 1 comma list of position 2. Okay, now equal to list of position 2 comma list of position 1. Okay, now we'll try to print the list. Okay, so what we are trying to do here, we are applying a partition technique. So we are taking positions, means first list starts from 0 index position, right? So first means 14 and third means 18. So these two elements I would like to swap it. So 18 should come to 14th place, 14 should come to 18th place. This is my interest. So now we'll try to see whether this is going to get our desired outcome or not. Okay, if you try to see, this is the original list and 18th will be came to the first position and 14th went to the third position. So we reached the desired outcome. Now let's say first and second we'll try to see. Now position 1 and position 2. Now we'll try to run and see. So if we try to look at it here, 16th came to 16th and 14th are swapped. Okay, as expected. Now let's say 0 and 3 means 18 should come to the first place, first will go to the last. Now we'll try to run and see. So this is given as expected outcome. So this is how we can able to swap any given two elements by using this partition technique. Okay, so this is the first scenario we thought to implement it. Now let's try to comment this and we'll try to see. Now the second scenario is we would like to see whether it is a specific element exists or not in a given list. Okay, for that we'll try to take the same list. Okay, now Our interest is, for example, let's say I want to check 14th whether it is exist or not in a given list. Okay, now let's try to take some sample flag equal to 0. Now we will try to iterate the elements in a given list. For I in list, let's say if I equal to element, then we were printing element exist in list. Okay, now we are setting for this flag equal to 1, and then we are applying break. Now let's say if flag equal to 0, now let's print element not found in list. Okay, so what we are trying to do here, we have taken the element which we want to test whether it is exist or not in a given list, and we are setting up a flag value. Flag we are taking it as 0, and now we are looping it in a list. All the elements we are storing into variable I, and we are checking if it is I, if it is equal to element, then we are telling, we are comparing it, and that case if it is equal to element is equal to I, then element exists in a given list, and then we are setting a flag equal to 1 and then doing the break. What break does, so it will exit the if and for loop. Okay, it will come out of the loop, and then the second scenario, if flag equal to 0, then we are telling element not found in the list. Okay, so why we have set flag equal to 1 means, let's say we'll try to comment this and we'll try to run it. See, both element exist in the list, element not found in the list, because these two should not come, because element exist in the list, it should come because the element is matching. So that is the reason. If you take out this, if you set it flag equal to 1 here, and if we try to run it here, only element exist in the list. Okay, so this is the purpose and sake that we are including the flag equal to 1 here. Let's say, for example, let's keep 18 and try to run it. Element exist in the list. Okay, now let's say 30. So this element is not exist in the list. Now we will try to run and see. Element not found in the list. Okay, so this is coming out of the loop, and then satisfied the this condition. Okay, then it was displaying the element not exist in the list. Okay, this is how we can check either it is any specific element exist or not in a given list. Okay, so today we have seen two different approaches. One is how to swap any two elements, and how to check the given element exist or not in a given list. Okay, I hope it is clear for everybody. If you guys really like this video, please do subscribe, like it and share it, and please do the comment.